A very good morning, good evening, everyone. A very good evening. Hello, students. How are you all? Show me your presence fast. A very good evening. Now I'm getting the messages. Very good evening, Komal, Devraj, Mohammad Sohail, Ram Nivas, Santigya, Avantika, Shankaran, Ajay, Hardik, Devraj, Kadambari Bhatt, स्मिता, नेहा, रामदेवी, तुषार, श्रुति, शिवांजनी, राम, अलमास, राणा जी, पार्थ राणा, सोनिया, सुरेंद्र, प्रतिन्य, हरेंद्र, तनुशिका, ऋतुराज, दुर्गा, मोनिका, कोकनीति, पार्थ, नेहा, मीनाक्षी, रिया एंड बी लिविंगस्टोन. ओके, मैं भी एकदम मस्त हूं बेटा. ओके, वन डाउट इज आल्सो देयर. सर, डाउट फ्रॉम प्रीवियस क्लास. इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 6 का सॉल्यूशन में लास्ट पैराग्राफ में लिखा है कि अगर अर्थक्वेक हैज टेकन प्लेस आफ्टर मार्च इट विल बी नॉन एडजस्टिंग इवेंट. बट सर, इफ वी हैव ऑलरेडी मेड ए प्रोविजन, बेटा, how can you made a provision for earthquake after March? Earthquake is going on, you will not be able to predict ना. so यहाँ पर मुझे लगता है शायद थोड़ा सा मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग हुई आपको. earthquake कभी भी हम प्रिडिक्ट नहीं कर सकते. कंडीशंस आर नॉट एग्जिस्टिंग. ओके, नेक्स्ट. सर, इफ वी हैव ऑलरेडी मेड ए प्रोविजन देन आल्सो नॉन एग्जिस्टिंग इवेंट. ओके बेटा, तो तनुशिका मुझे बताओ डाउट क्लियर है कि नहीं. अर्थक्वेक का हम मार्च को प्रोविजन नहीं बना सकते थे क्योंकि वो अनप्रिडिक्टेबल है, उसकी कोई कंडीशन एग्जिस्ट नहीं करती है. ओके, मैं वेट कर रहा हूं बेटा तुम्हारे रिप्लाई का. ओके तनुशिका. गुड इवनिंग अक्षय, अंकुर, मानसी, तनु, राहुल, कोमल. वेरी गुड इवनिंग रिया, स्वाति, सुमन, निहारिका, ऐश्वर्या, प्रिया, Sayyad, Manish, and all rest of the student, Avni, Anirudh, Lokesh, Mamta, and all rest of the student. If I could miss their name. Anyways, now we are back to class. Beta, sir, no, it was provision for bad debts. Okay, beta, if it was provision for bad debts, okay, then definitely beta that can be that will be adjusted. Don't worry. That will be adjusting win. Okay beta, so can I start now? Today is our next session, that is accounting standard 5. Listen to me very carefully beta. In module 2 what we are doing here, what I have received the schedule from ICAI to serve you all, that is module 2 and that is chapter number 7, accounting standard based on items impacting financial statement. Beta, here unit number 1 we have done. Out of this unit number 1 we have covered. Unit number 1 is AS4, that is AS4. Now 3 units more are there, so I am discussing with you all unit number 2. At least 1.5 lecture must be there for each unit, but still I have limitation, so I will cover all the things in a chart and that will be helpful for you to clear all the concept, and we shall be practicing all the question. Don't worry. Okay, Tanushka is asking a doubt, so before moving further I want to discuss that doubt. Tanushka, before moving further, definitely I will take your doubt. Beta, everyone, only this is the doubt I am taking here. Another point is there, sir, please teach all remaining chapters. Thank you so much for so much trust. Beta Suman, if you will be giving your feedback to ICAI, then definitely ICAI will give me the chance and I will serve you best to the best of my knowledge. सर AS4 का इलस्ट्रेशन 5, 6, 7 हिंदी में शॉर्ट में समझा दो सर। राम आप साथ साथ समझ लेना बेटा, AS5 में है ना, जो आगे के क्वेश्चंस हो आप मुझे साथ साथ बोल दो कि हिंदी में मैं बताता रहूंगा। अभी इस टाइम पॉसिबल नहीं होगा कि मैं पिछले वाले 4-5 इलस्ट्रेशन को मैं हिंदी में एक्सप्लेन करूं AS4 वाले, क्योंकि बेटे आज ना AS7 का सॉरी AS5 का लेक्चर है। ओके राम, योगिनी गुड इवनिंग। एनीवेज, if adjustment not resulting any change in amount is non-adjusting event. Beta, if there is no event, then there is no adjustment. Anyways, one doubt I am taking, only one doubt. That is what? That is illustration number 6. I am repeating illustration number 6, and after that I shall move to today's session, that is AS5. Okay. One illustration only. Illustration number 7. Please open everyone. Illustration number 7. AS4 illustration number 7. Beta, see what question is trying to say. Beta, see everyone, what question is trying to say. I am fine beta. Please don't message for the 2 to 3 minutes so that I may focus here, because if you message, then I want to attend that message. I do not want your message to miss. Okay beta, I do not want to miss your message, so please wait for 2 to 3 minutes before, okay. Please see illustration number 7. I am writing here in the fastest manner. Beta, Y Limited has book debts. This is the AS4 question. I am taking it out. Y Limited has book debts and has a doubt over recoverability. Okay, there is a doubt. That's the reason they will prepare, or they will create doubtful provision. An amount that cannot be recovered, cannot be recovered is not quantifiable. Thus, Y Limited is the opinion that provision for doubtful should not be created. But a company is wrong. Company have to create estimate. Beta, they must estimate. Think practically. If there is a debtor at that is rupees 1 lakh, and you are having doubt, if you are having the doubt that the recoverability is not there, then you must provide 100% provision. How you can say that you cannot estimate that? Amount is there, the amount is there for the debtor, and you know that debtor is not able to recover, then at least you may prepare, you may create 100% provision. Then at least you may create the 100% provision. Okay, so beta, company has to estimate. If company is not able to estimate, then that company must give this fact that that is not recoverable and we are not able to estimate. But a doubt is close to this. Now we are moving to the today's session, that is AS5, and I request to all of you, everyone, if any one of you are from Hindi, I was also from Hindi, UP board. Okay, I changed my theme to English, and presently I am teaching in English. So beta, don't worry, English is very easy. So still if you want to ask any doubt in Hindi, then please ask bluntly. बेटा बिंदास पूछो हिंदी, लेकिन साथ साथ पूछो, ठीक है, एकदम बिंदास, साथ साथ पूछते रहो कि भाई सर ये वाला बता दो, हिंदी में बता दो, तो मैं तुरंत बता दूंगा. ओके, नाउ कम, प्रीवियसली रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर से देख सकते हैं. यस बेटा, insurance policy taken circumstances to get insure money existing, so adjusting even from the point of getting money from insurance company taken. Beta, for those are exceptions. For them, that is not the adjusting event. Okay beta, Himanshu, that is the covered in exemption. Such definition are important from AS to 20, AS1 to 29. Beta, every definition is important, but not from the point of exam to write in definition form. Beta, in examination you are not finding any question to write definition. Okay, please understand the definition and apply the concept of disclosure and presentation, whatever the things are being explained you through accounting standard. Okay beta, यस बेटा, स्टडी मटेरियल से ही क्वेश्चन आने के पूरे चांसेस हैं। यस, ऑलवेज हमेशा आते हैं क्वेश्चन, बस थोड़ा सेंटेंस इधर उधर होते हैं, तो ट्रस्ट ट्रस्ट रखो। जो मैं आपको करा रहा हूं ना, लिखे हुए में से आ सकता है। आपको करना क्या है, अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड, you have to do accounting standard from study material and pass examination question. That's it. Okay, now see, so we are moving to today's session, that is accounting standard 25, accounting standard 5, sorry, just a minute, I forgot to do something, wait a minute. I want 1 minute only. Just a minute. Yes. So beta, it is AS 5, accounting standard 5. I'm going to prepare a chart here, everyone. Please write down here first name of accounting standard, that is AS 5. Please write down name. What the name is saying, net profit or loss for the period comma prior period items and change in accounting policies. But I am writing here the name. Please see, in this accounting standard, in this accounting standard, in this accounting standard, first we must understand the name, sir. So sir, we need to understand all the AS to answer question and learn definition to answer. Yes beta Shivam, you are right beta. Sir, I think we need to quote relevant extract from AS while answering practical question to apply the AS provision. Beta, that is the thing I am saying you. No dicto as it is. Okay, the provision must be clear that as per AS this is the provision, and then apply in the given case this is the things. Okay beta. So let me start everyone. Yes, come on, give me a ready everyone. Show me your jaws fast. I am waiting. I want ready from all of you, that all of you are focused. Come on, give me a ready. Suman, Sahil, Suhail, Tanishkar, Devraj, and all rest of the students. Come on, tell me. Give me a ready everyone. Can I start now? I am preparing. Yes, very good. Okay, okay, Sohail, I will give my personal notes in which you will be finding all the questions in a single PDF. Don't worry. Okay, now see, beta, please prepare this chart. This accounting standard belongs to, this AS belongs to profit and loss. This accounting standard belongs to profit and loss account. Okay beta, how you should show the things separately in the profit and loss account. This accounting standard is focused on that especially. Now see, I am preparing here a chart, and you will also be preparing the same chart, because that chart will only be clearing you all the things. Okay beta, see, profit and loss statement, or you can say write down in this way, statement of profit and loss account, profit and loss. Okay, write down in this way, how you must present your financial statement. Out of financial statement, there are two things, profit and loss, statement of profit and loss, and balance sheet. So this AS is discussing about some disclosure and presentation treatment, disclosures and presentation treatment for statement of profit and loss. Okay, beta. So this standard says that you must show the statement of profit and loss into 3 parts. Hey? In 3 parts. Yes. The 3 parts. In the 3 parts, you must present your financial statement. Statement of profit and loss. Number 1, you must present the statement. Number 1, ordinary activities. Then extraordinary activities. This is what? Extraordinary activities. It means you have to show income and expense into 3 parts: from ordinary activities, from extraordinary activities, extraordinary activities, and last one, that is what? The items which belongs to earlier year but arise into current year, that is prior period items. The items in the profit and loss belongs to prior period are called prior period items. Any income or expense that belongs to earlier period or periods, prior period items, arise in the current year. So, beta ji, in this case, you will be finding that statement of profit and loss needs to be presented in these 3 key scenario. Good evening, Divya, late. आइए. So what do you mean by ordinary activities? Sir, ordinary activities are the activities. See, what do you mean by ordinary activities? Which are the activities which are related to the business of entity. The activities which related to business of entities are called ordinary activities. Yes, beta. It is not necessary the revenue nature. The main thing is that those are, कहते हैं ना, इसको ऐसे लिख लो, कहते हैं ना कि छोटे छोटे शहरों में छोटी छोटी बातें होती रहती हैं. Yes, normal course of business. No, not normal course of business. Ordinary are the rotational part of business. Normally such kind of activities are being done in the business. Okay, those activities which are not related to the business of entities. But first we must understand these things, and if you will be able to understand this chart, then full accounting standard is in your hand and you will be solving all the questions. Don't worry. Activities which are not related to the business of entities are called extraordinary activities. Next one, everyone. That is prior period items. Prior period items. See, any income or expense, which is although belongs to one or more earlier period. I'm giving Joe, don't worry, I will be giving you example right now, don't worry. But first, at least you must write down these things so that the writing work can be completed earliest, and we shall be directly moving to the questions. I am giving you a summary of AS instead of teaching you in the theoretical manner. What the purpose is for accounting standard: clear understanding, clear cut definition understanding, clear cut solving of question. That is the purpose of our class. Okay, beta. With the practical aspect also. Okay, since I am practicing chartered, so I will give you all the things with the practical approach. The case studies are being come in an exam now. It is clearly showing that our syllabus is being very much practical. Any income or expense which is although related to earlier, belongs to earlier period, one or more, but arised in current period due to, this is the main thing for which we have to be focused, due to errors or omission. Errors or omission means error or omission is must. Error or omission is must in the earlier period, due to which, while we are finding the mistake in the current year, the mistake belongs to earlier year. Yes, and due to that, what the financial impact is there, those are called the prior period item. Their effect must be shown separately. Due to errors or omission in prior period, of course, one or more prior period, one or more. Should I give you an example? Yes, sir. Okay, I am giving you first example of this. But write down example. For example, yesterday notes I have given here, Lavanya beta, and I think they have uploaded right now, just 2 or 3 minutes before. I think so. Please check. If not uploaded, then write here. They will upload today. Don't worry. Anyways, these will also be uploaded. So please be focused more to understand instead of writing. If you are writing, then that will be much better. Okay, beta. So any income or expense that belongs to earlier year, but the mistake due to error or omission in that year could not be finded there at that time. Now, such that mistake has been finded out in the current period, and their impacts we are rectifying in the current year. So that must be shown separately. See, for example, A Limited incurred expenses rupees 1 lakh. ओके प्लीज इन हिंदी. ओके बेटा. भाई कोई भी अगर हमारी पुराने साल में किसी भी ईयर में गलती हो गई है, सुहेल जी, ठीक है बेटा, तुषार तुम भी ध्यान दो, तुम भी हिंदी से हो. कोई भी गलती अगर हमारी पिछले या उससे पिछले किसी भी साल में हो गई है, अकाउंटिंग में, और वो गलती हमारे पकड़ में इस साल में आई है। लिखा हुआ है ना कि ऐसा आइटम प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस में अलग से बताएंगे हम लोग, सेपरेट डिस्क्लोज करेंगे, मैं भी लिखने वाला हूं सेपरेट डिस्क्लोजर, कि भाई जो गलती हमारे पिछले उसमें हुई ड्यू टू एरर और ओमिशन, पिछले किसी उसमें कोई गलती वलती हुई थी, उसकी वजह से हमें इसको करंट में ठीक करना पड़ा, तो उससे ना करंट वाला प्रॉफिट लॉस इफेक्ट हम उसको ना साफ साफ अलग से दिखाएंगे। ठीक है कि भाई इतनी गलती वहां से हुई। एनीवेज, एक एग्जांपल दे रहा हूं। ए लिमिटेड इनकर्ड एक्सपेंसेस ऑफ ₹1 लाख फॉर परचेजिंग एन एसेट्स, purchasing capital assets, but A Limited recorded such expense as repair and transfer to profit and loss account। भाई ए लिमिटेड ने खर्चा किया था जी ₹1 लाख का, किस पे किया था जी? एक असेट्स खरीदी थी जी, उसको क्या करना चाहिए था? एंट्री मस्ट बी फिक्स असेट्स अकाउंट डेबिट टू बैंक। यस सर। शुड आई सॉल्व दिस? यस सर। Now this one, how will you deal in current year फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट? भाई आप कैसे डील करोगे इसको करंट वाले फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट में? तो हम यहां पे साफ साफ लिखेंगे कि भाई ये जो है सच प्रॉब्लम इज रिलेटेड टू AS5, as per AS5 we shall explain relevant provision. Okay, prior period items are those items which arises in current year due to errors or omission. Beta, why I am not writing here the extraordinary ordinary? Because in exam if we are finding this example as a question, then how we shall present along with the solution? Beta, please keep these things. I am giving you example with solution so that you may be directly approaching the question in the same manner. Okay, please understanding. How will you give? You will give the relevant provision of AS that is being applied on the example or question, whatever the question you are having. Okay, so you are not writing here extraordinary ordinary activity, although that also covered in the AS5, but you are writing here the relevant part. Prior period items are those items which arises in the current year due to errors or omissions in earlier period. In the given case, beta, if question also gives you depreciation percentage, then you will apply that accordingly. I am ignoring this depreciation requirement so that you may be more focused with the relevant provision. Okay, so in the given case, current year profit and loss will be rectified rectification of errors in last last period, also increasing the fixed assets. I don't think so there is a requirement to tell you what the rectification of error entry will be. If anyone is required, then please let me know so that I can explain. Also increase in the fixed assets, property, plant and equipment. Okay. Such effect must be shown separately, as prior period items. I'm not gonna discuss with you conclusion because I'm giving here an example. So I'm directly moving to the topic. But this is the example. Vice versa example may be there. There's a requirement of any expense, but that has been capitalized. So capital to revenue, revenue to capital. So the effect of such, please write down in the box so that you may be easily to remember these things. Separate disclosure required. Separate disclosure. We are preparing here notes. Okay, beta. Separate disclosure required in P&L. Separate disclosure in P&L. Separate showing in P&L. So in the P&L account, in the statement of profit and loss, you have to show their effect separately so that users of financial statement understand that the profit or loss in the current year has been affected with this error of earlier year also. So that they can understand what the real profit is there, what the real loss is there in the current year. So this is what separate disclosure requirement. Yes, sir. Now this one is also extraordinary activities. The activities which doesn't belong to business, which doesn't related to business, okay, but which are not related to business. For example, you can take the example of simple things like example is earthquake, or you can say abnormal fire. Rather, I would like to say fire. Fire is never normal. So loss by fire. These are not related to business, but happening with the business. So they are not related to the business activity. Hence, their impact must be shown separately. Beta, in the box you must present here parallelly. Separate disclosures in P&L. Is there any requirement to zoom? Please let me know always. More examples are also there. Like study material has given the examples. That is attachment of property, attachment of property. मच्छर हो गया भाई. Attachment of property of entity. Attachment of property, if entity has taken loan and loan is not being paid, then in that case the property is being the loan from the organization is being recovered by attaching the property. Anyways, floods, yes, very good. Floods, very, very good. And more examples can be there. Yes, these are the activities which doesn't related to business. So these the profit and loss belonging to such activities must be disclosed separately. Same is the case with prior period item. Although those are related to business activity, but those belongs to the due to error or omission in the earlier period. Those also required separate disclosure. I think I am clear with this. Please let me know whether you are clear with this second and third. Please give me message and show me your clarity regarding this, because after the discussion all these things, after preparing this chart, we shall be directly moving to the question practice. Everyone, I am waiting for your message. Yes, but Venkataraman. Yes, sir. Show example of PPI, prior period item answer. Okay, I'm showing you the answer. Okay. Yes, someone is asking, sir, please show me the answer of PPI. Yes, it is clear. Yes, sir, we understood. Okay. Okay, Bhavinder. Okay. Yes, I am also coming to the theft. Yes, very good example. Theft. But beta, theft is the theft is not in the same. If theft has been done for all the things, definitely clear, super duper clear, sir. Okay, thank you, beta. Third example, please explain once again. Okay. Okay, attachment property means the bank is bank has seized the property to recover their loan. Okay, beta, or any other person has seized the property for recovering their loan. Second and third case clear, but sir, please explain third example in Hindi. Okay, beta, I am explaining example for third. Okay, beta, in both the language, English and Hindi. Now, please understand. Prior period items are the items which belongs to, but please don't message now so that I may attend your all message, because I will be focusing here now explaining. After that I will back to your message and then please. Okay, see, first I am explaining this in Hindi. और बेटा बिंदास पूछो, जिस बच्चे को हिंदी में पूछना है बिंदास पूछो एकदम. Prior period items are the items which arises in the current year, but due to those arise in the current year because we find out the mistakes. The mistakes may be due to error or omission in the earlier period. That belongs to earlier period. Last year, furniture was purchased, rupees 1 lakh, but that amount has been debited to P&L as an repair expense. That must be capitalized, but that has been transferred to revenue expense. It means there is some mistake in the earlier period. Revenue expense has been booked. It means the loss has been booked. It means expense has reduced the profit. Now we are rectifying in the current year that was not expense, and we are rectifying by reversing the expense. That will affect in the current year. Profit will up, profit will increase, but we have to show that separately, that this 1 lakh amount belongs to this example repair, that profit increase due to the rectification of the error of the earlier period. That must be shown separately in the profit and loss account so that user of financial statement may understand the properly. Now I am explaining in Hindi. अब मैं हिंदी में बता रहा हूं भाई. देखो, प्रायर पीरियड आइटम मतलब पिछले वर्ष, पिछले वाले पीरियड के आइटम्स हमारे प्रॉफिट लॉस में कौन से ऐसे हैं और वो क्यों आते हैं. जो भी गलतियां हमारी पिछले वाले पीरियड में कभी कहीं हुई है तो हम क्या करेंगे, उसको रेक्टिफाई करेंगे करंट ईयर में, और हम बताएंगे भाई देख, पिछले साल ना फर्नीचर डेबिट होना था 1 लाख रुपए का, और उन्होंने क्या कर दिया, खर्चे में डाल दिया अमाउंट 1 लाख रुपए का. तो इसका मतलब क्या है, उन्होंने पिछले साल उन्होंने प्रॉफिट घटा रखा है. अब हमारी पकड़ में करंट ईयर में आया, पता भी चला है ना, तो हम क्या करेंगे, उसमें प्रॉफिट को अप कर देंगे 1 लाख रुपए से. हमने रिपेयर के खर्चे जो करंट ईयर में भी किए होंगे उनको घटा देंगे, तो हमारा प्रॉफिट क्या होगा, अप हो जाएगा. तो हम उसमें यूजर जो होंगे ना फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट के, हम उसको ये बताएंगे भाई देख, जो जितना भी प्रॉफिट और लॉस तुम देख रहे हो ना, इसके अंदर से 1 लाख रुपए का प्रॉफिट वो है जो हमने उस गलती को सही करके यहाँ पे बुक किया है जो पिछले साल में थी, ताकि यूजर जो फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट है वो ढंग से समझ सके कि हाँ भाई ये रियल प्रॉफिट कितना है. उस वो 1 लाख को हटा करके देखेगा रियल प्रॉफिट कितना है. ओके बेटा. ओके. Does ordinary items are also disclosed in profit and loss? Yes, beta. I am coming to that. Separate disclosure means, okay, separate disclosure means, okay, I am showing you separate disclosure. Okay, wait a minute. I am showing you how to show separately. Beta, this is the profit and loss. Okay, statement of profit and loss. Yes, sir. This is what revenue. Yes, sir. How schedule 3? How schedule 3 format is there? Expenses. Yes, sir. after booking all the expenses, you book what? Profit before tax. And after that, you will insert here the extraordinary incomes and expense net figure. You will be added here. Extraordinary, same is the case with plus or minus prior period items, incomes or expense. Okay, beta. Now you will be finding the total profit before tax and after extraordinary and prior period items. Okay, beta. After that, you will be applying here taxes, etc., etc. So, beta, in this way, we present as a separate disclosure. No, beta. No, Rahul. Yes, very good question. Avani is asking, sir, why prior period items are not founded by the auditor? Beta, error may occur because of anything. Okay, beta. Materiality concept is also there. Why we do audit, then we check on sample basis and materiality level basis is there to conclude that in fastest manner. Yes, beta. Tanushka, yes. Now please come to this another point. Ordinary activities. Sir, ordinary, yes. Ordinary activities are also there. Please see this carefully, because in study material you will be finding in a different way, but the thing is that which I am preparing here, and please do this in this way. Ordinary activities are there of two types. Number one, normal ordinary activities. Normal OA. I am writing here normal OA. It means normal ordinary activities. Another point is also there. That is what? This one. Next is exceptional. What I am writing here? Exceptional items of ordinary activities. Okay. Yes, I am discussing about ordinary activity. Don't worry. Exceptional items are disclosed separately, means separate disclosure required. These are to be presented separately so that users of financial statement may understand their impact clearly. And here no separate disclosure required for normal ordinary activities. Okay, beta. But now we have to understand what do you mean by exceptional nature ordinary activity. Sir, if sir in financial statement we found extraordinary activities under the head ordinary activities, then we how to treat such item? Beta, that has to be corrected. Okay, Priyanka, that has to be corrected. Now, what do you mean by exceptional items? Beta, sometimes it happens. Okay, tell me just one thing. What do you mean by ordinary activities? I am asking you some questions now. If I am asking you some question, then you have to answer. Sale of goods. Come on, tell me. Sale of goods is ordinary or extraordinary? I am asking you, everyone. Sale of goods is ordinary or extraordinary? Come on, tell me. Sale of goods is extraordinary or ordinary? I will write there wherever you want to tell me. Sale of goods is prior period? Answer is no. Sale of goods is extraordinary. No, sir, because sale is the activity related to business. Okay. Now tell me, sale of goods is exceptional item or normal exceptional item? Okay. Ordinary activity? Yes. Day-to-day transaction? Yes. Now, where I should present sales? Sales. Now, my question is where I should put sale? In the exceptional nature, exceptional item, or normal sales, normal items? Beta, of course, sale is the normal routine of business. Beta, see, sale we shall put here. Why? Because sale is the normal ordinary activity. Sir, then how can we say that any activity is exceptional? Exceptional nature activity? Beta, it will totally depend on its size, and then nature and incidence. These are the 3 points due to which you can easily decide that any activity is ordinary but exceptional. Because for that only you have to give separate disclosure. You have to present that in this way so that financial statement user can understand their impact separately. Can I ask you some example? Yes, sir. Now tell me, purchase. Where you shall purchase, where you shall put your purchase item? In the normal ordinary activities or exceptional? Of course, you shall put here sale, purchase. Okay. Yes, very good answer. Yes. Now see, beta, what happened? What happened? You are putting here now another point. I am waiting for you. Sales of fixed assets. Now tell me. Sales. Okay, just do just one thing. Purchase of fixed assets. That is normal activity or not? I am not asking you profit loss belonging or balance sheet belonging. I am asking you that is normal activity or not? Tell me everyone. भाई अगर आपने परचेज की फिक्स एसेट्स की तो वो आपकी नॉर्मल एक्टिविटी है या फिर ये एक्स्ट्रा सॉरी एक्सेप्शनल है या एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी है? बोलो बोलो. सर, in the business we usually purchase. Okay, you usually purchase. Okay, of course, purchase of fixed assets is also normal activity. That doesn't mean that that is the activity is ordinary. Operational activity is not there. I am asking you simple thing. Purchase of fixed assets is normal or not? Yes. If you are selling the fixed assets, sales of fixed assets, tell me, sales of fixed assets, everyone, sales of fixed assets. Sir, fixed assets is there to use the fixed assets for the purpose of production. Yes, that is the normal part. Yes, and after being scrapped, the useful life is over for fixed assets and now you are selling. Is that normal tendency of business or not? Is that normal tendency of business or not? Answer me everyone. Is that normal tendency of business or not? Yes. Because in business what we do, we purchase the fixed assets and we use the fixed assets, and after the useful life we sell the fixed assets. That is the normal part of business. Okay, we use here sales of fixed assets. I am not writing here that this is operating. No, this is the rotational part, normal part. Now what I am asking you, profit and loss on sales of fixed assets. Where you will put this? Tell me everyone. Where you will put this? Of course, you will put here profit and loss on sales of fixed assets. profit and loss on sales of fixed assets. Now see, if such disposal is bigger, of big size, so the nature of the transaction is so huge that is the normal but exceptional nature. Why exceptional nature? Because of their size, because of their nature or incidence. In that case, you will show the sales of fixed assets in exceptional items. It means profit or loss of such transaction you will show here. Beta, for example, land. Land is not the depreciable assets. If any organization is selling any fixed assets and that is the land, definitely that will not be the normal activity. That will be the exceptional nature, because land is not the assets which is being sold at the end of useful life. It means that becomes separate disclosure requirement, because exceptional type of activities are there. Although the fixes are sold, normal routine part of business after useful life, but the land is not sold because in this way. That will be sold only when you are having the shortage of fund, etc. Normal activity sale of fixes, because we purchase fixes of doing the operational activity for running the business and fulfillment of market demand. Absolutely perfect answer by Priyanka. Very good, beta. That's the thing I want to communicate you. Normally, what we do, we credit the profit or loss of fixed assets to the profit loss. Why? And we even not show separately why. You will be finding the financial statement while you will be on articleship. You will be finding the things are being merged in a simple manner, because that is the routine part. Because those assets are being sold after useful life. Those are not required to disclose separately, because their amount is not so huge, because those are being sold at the scrap value. Anyways, but while you will be selling the fixed assets and those are having the big amount, then definitely there will be required to focus whether these assets are being sold before their useful life. Definitely that will require the separate disclosure. Anyways, I hope I could communicate you the proper thing. Please message me, clear or not. Sir, sale of investment is come under the exceptional item. No, beta. It totally depends on its incidence, nature and size. Okay, beta? Joshi? Now, I want to show you some example from your study material. Please see. Please see, beta. Wait a minute. Here. Please see the examples of your study material. Now, we shall be practicing the question from study material. But before that, I want to show you some examples, please. Extraordinary, exceptional. Okay. These are the examples of exception. See, when income or expense are within the profit and loss from the ordinary activities, ordinary activities are of such size, nature or incident that their disclosure relevant to explain the performance of enterprise. The nature and amount of such item must be disclosed separately. Sir, please explain normal operating activity or normal ordinary activity and exception item in Hindi. Okay, Aishwarya, I am telling you in Hindi. For the time being, rest of the student, please see the examples of the exception item. Beta, Aishwarya, Manish, are you also from Hindi, Manish? Then please listen in Hindi now. Yeah, literally confusing only when you are not understanding the things, that if the size and nature is different. चलो एक मैं अब हिंदी में बता देता हूं एक बार पहले, ठीक है, जो बच्चे हिंदी वाले हैं। बेटा यहां पे हमें क्या देखना है, कोई भी एक्टिविटी बिजनेस की एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी है या प्रायर पीरियड है या ऑर्डिनरी है। प्रायर पीरियड क्लियर है, पिछले वाले ईयर की गलती है। एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी भाई वो बिजनेस से रिलेटेड ही नहीं है, आसमान से टपक गया जी, धूम यहाँ पे गिर पड़ा जी, और क्या हुआ, हमारा नुकसान हो गया जी, बिल्डिंग गई, लॉस बुक कर देंगे, है ना। या हमें नीचे से खोदते गए, मटका निकल आया, वहां पे क्या हुआ, भाई से उसमें सोने के वो निकल आया, पता नहीं क्या क्या, तो भाई वो क्या हुआ, हमारा एबनॉर्मल हो गया ना एक तरह से, वो बिजनेस से रिलेटेड ही नहीं है। तो इन दोनों को करो साइड। अब आओ बिजनेस से रिलेटेड। बिजनेस से रिलेटेड हमारी क्या होती है, नॉर्मल ऑर्डिनरी एक्टिविटी। उनको दो पार्ट में तोड़ लिया, एक है नॉर्मल, दूसरा है एक्सेप्शनल। कह रहे नॉर्मल मतलब भाई जो काम बिजनेस में होते रहते हैं, भाई फिक्स एसेट खरीदते हैं, उसको यूज करते हैं, यूजफुल लाइफ खत्म होती है तो हम फिक्स एसेट को बेच देते हैं। तो बिकेगा तो किस पे बिकेगा, उससे क्या होगा, छोटी सी अमाउंट होगी स्क्रैप वैल्यू की, सिंपल। कंपनी जब कहता भी है 5% स्क्रैप वैल्यू रखनी है ना, तो क्या होगा ऐसे केस में, वो 5% बिकेगा, स्क्रैप वैल्यू पे बिकेगा। तो इसका मतलब क्या है, वो छोटी सी अमाउंट होगी और वो रोटेशनल पार्ट है कि भाई फिक्स से यूज होगी एंड यूजफुल लाइफ पर एंड होगा, तो भाई वो असेट बिकेगी। ठीक है। हाँ, लेकिन अगर हमने यूजफुल लाइफ से पहले बेची, वो अपने आप पता चल जाएगी क्योंकि उसका साइज अमाउंट का बड़ा होगा। तो हम चेक करेंगे भाई ये तो अलग साइज की अमाउंट है, इसका मतलब यहाँ पे देखना लाइफ से पहले बेच रहे हैं, क्या उसकी यूजफुल लाइफ खत्म हुई है कि नहीं, उससे पहले चेक कर लेंगे। तो ऐसी चीज को कहते हैं भाई ये तो पता चल गया, इसका नेचर ऑफ अमाउंट ही बड़ा है। तो हम क्या करेंगे, उसको कहते हैं ऐसी चीजें ऑर्डिनरी होने के साथ में एक्सेप्शन नेचर की हैं। कह रहे इनको सेपरेटली दिखाओ, क्योंकि हम रोज रोज थोड़ा फिक्स से बेचते हैं। क्लियर है बेटा? ऐश्वर्या ओके बेटा? क्लियर सर। any outstanding expenses and incomes are which nature? beta those are normal operating activity. okay, clear sir. How to identify normal or exception? बेटे तुषार, बस ये देखना है कि अगर किसी का साइज और नेचर मटेरियल है, ठीक है, वो हमारी एक्सेप्शनल में आ जाएंगी। ठीक है, अदरवाइज क्या होगा, वो हमारा ऑर्डिनरी में चलती रहेंगी। हम क्वेश्चन करते हैं ना सर, ये एग्जांपल बाउंसर्स गए। ओके बेटा राहुल, मैं देखता हूं, देखो these are the these are the ordinary but exceptional. So I am showing you the example that belongs to this. I am highlighting here that I am showing you the example of this, their size, nature and incidence. Just because of this, so I am showing you the example of study material for this, that either their size is different or their nature is different or incidence is different. So because of that, even though those are the normal, those are the ordinary activity for business, but because of their size, nature, so now these are to be shown separately. So I am showing you the example of study material for this. Okay beta, please see carefully. Circumstances which give rise to separate disclosure are these one. A point, written down value of inventory to NRV as well as reversal of such WDV. Beta, in the practical life also, I am showing you, I am seeing all these examples. Many of the organization are, what they are doing, they are showing their inventory to follow AS2, cost or NRV, whichever less, of course. But sometimes such value goes huge big, 29 crore depreciation, 29 crore deviation from the cost. Cost is 1 crore 20, cost is 100 crore 129 lakh. Sorry, suppose example, I'm giving you the real example, but I'm not showing you the name of the client. One client is there, of which 129 crore costing inventory is there. They revalued the inventory and find out the many of the inventories items are there, those are obsolete, and they have to value their inventory to NRV, net realizable value. That is what, only 100 crore. So 29 crore downfall in the valuation of inventory. So that has to be shown separately. Although the inventory valuation is the normal routine item, but due to the size of the amount, that becomes to show separately, so the financial statement users may understand the correct impact of the correct things. Okay beta, if they are analyzing the profit, if they are analyzing a profit, what the profit has increased as compared to earlier or decreased as compared to earlier, then they have to remove the impact of that 29 crore obsolete inventory valuation. Only then they could be able to find out the correct business profit. So beta, these are to be shown separately so that they may understand the things properly. This is the first example. Next beta, extraordinary almas Sheikh, a restructuring of the activities of an enterprising. Reversal of provision of the cost of restructuring of activities. Beta see, if someone is investing, thank you beta, Suman. Restructuring of activity, we have understood the cash flow, ordinary, financing, investing activity. Yes sir. What we do in the ordinary, sir, we usually purchase or sell goods, okay, or manufacture the goods and sell goods. What we do in the financing activity, we borrow the money and pay the interest. What we do investing activity, what we do, we invest the amount and get the returns there from there. If we convert our investment activity the routine part of business, instead of manufacturing, now we left the activity and we started to invest in the shares and made that thing as routine part of our business, ordinary part of business. We are like the share broker now, which are investing the shares and selling the shares. So beta, in that case, we are like a daily trader of the share market. That becomes our change in activity, because instead of manufacturing and trading, now we are shifting our organization to the regular investing activities. So beta, that doesn't now for us investing activity, that becomes our ordinary activity. So if there is any change in activity in the business, then that has to be shown separately, their impact, or there may be reversal of provision for cost of restructuring also. Okay beta, now see another example, disposal of the items of property, plant and equipment. Of course, if any item has been disposed, wasted, khatam. Disposal of long-term investment, legislative changes having retrospective application. Okay, I am showing you one example of legislative changes. Please see one question from your study material for this legislative changes. In this way, we shall also practice one question. Illustration number 2. Please open illustration number 2. Please open illustration number 2 and read second part. In this way, we shall also be able to practice. Don't worry. I am waiting, everyone. Illustration number 2 and part second. From where I can get the PDF of class schedule, updated one. Beta, ICAI will tell. Please ask there. How much proportion we are able to find material, like is there any percentage something? Yes beta, you decide as per the audit. You can decide as per the chapter explained in the audit materiality level. Okay beta, that is applied practically. So yes, now beta see what happened. Illustration number 2. A company signed an agreement with employee union on 1st September for revision of wages with retrospectively. Please mention here, very, very important. Illustration number 2 is there. But illustration number 2. I am showing you the question on a graph. This is the question. Current year is 1/4/2002, 31st March 2003. This is the timeline. Yes beta, you are right, Jagatpati. Anyways, on this date, 1st September, that is what? 1st September 2002. What happened here, beta? An agreement was done with the wages union. Beta, you know, 6th pay commission, 7th pay commission comes out, and from the back date, the retrospectively wages changes. Yes. So, as per this agreement, what happened? This happened. The wages was revised. The remuneration was revised from 30th 9 2001. So, can you please tell me what the duration is there with this? From this to that, what the duration is there? Sir, here is October, November, December. This is what? This is 6-month duration till the year end. From which date? With effect from this, the wages were revised at the rate of 5 lakh rupees per annum. Yes, beta, I will explain you. Okay. Now, please see, 5 lakh rupees per annum. What I am telling you, 5 lakh rupees per annum will be the additional cost, beta, additional cost, additional liability. Now, question is there, is a disclosure necessary for the amount paid in 2023? Question is asking about this, that here in the financial statement, while you will be preparing here financial statement, balance sheet, profit and loss, then will there be requirement of separate disclosure? Any? Now see, but a 5 lakh per annum is there. See, if 5 lakh per annum is there, then what the effect is there? See, 5 lakh multiplied by 6 divided by 12, that is 2,50,000. Same is the case with this one, 2,50,000. And what happened here? Here are 5 months from April to this. After that, the agreement was revised from back date. Yes, beta Rahul, I will also send, don't worry. Okay. Now see, 5 lakh multiplied by 5 divided by 12. This is what? Rupees 2,08,000. Beta, I think the amount is correct. Please tell me if calculation is not correct. And here is 7 months. So 5 lakh multiplied by 7 divided by 12. That is how much? 291,667. Now my question is there any separate disclosure required? But a separate disclosure is required in which activity? C. In which activity you found out the separate disclosure? Are these prior period items? My question is that. First, always solve in the reverse mode. Are these prior period item? No, sir, because there was no error or omission in the earlier period. There is no prior period item. It means for the disclosure purpose, there is no requirement of prior period item here. Answer is no. Prior period item separate disclosure requirement is not applied here. Now see, is this extraordinary activity that wages is being revised? Answer is no, because wages is normal part of business. Yes. Extraordinary disclosure requirement is there? Answer is no. Now see, another point is there. Ordinary activity is there. Of course, this is what ordinary activity. Now see, is this normal ordinary activity or exception item? Yes, of course, exception items. Yes, because The nature and the size, both are different here. Okay, beta? Yes. So disclosure requirement applies here are normal, ordinary activities, but exceptional in size due to size and nature of this. Okay, beta? So what our study material also told us in this case, see, although the case under consideration does not relate to extraordinary, but the nature and amount of this is different. Hence, we can say requires separate disclosure and this one. Okay, beta. So this is what this one retrospective effect is there. That is not cannot be taken as error or omission. Okay, beta. It may be mentioned that additional wage is this one arising from the ordinary activity, arising from the ordinary activities does not constitute extraordinary item. However, when item that this one ordinary are of size and nature relevant to explanation disclosed separately. Okay, beta. Sir, it looks very ordinary because the happening everywhere. Yes, very good, beta Suman. Absolutely perfect. Now see. Now we are moving to next part, beta. Before moving further, I want to give you a break. Okay, beta. During the break, I want to see the query of some of the students. Okay. So let's take a break, and after a break of 10 minutes, after that we shall meet live. Okay, beta. For the time being, you can study some examples of the study material. Okay. Aparna, please revise this example during the break. Okay, beta. सर ब्रेक लगा दीजिए. Hello everyone. Come on, show me your message that you are back. And yes, I am seeing the query. Sir, can you explain how we arrived and 1.5 years? Beta, 1.5 years. I am also not agree with the study material words that 1.5 years is there. I am also not agree. Don't worry. Uh, I am also not agree with this. Okay. Yes. According to me, also this should be corrected. Anyways. Okay, let's do one example, and after that we shall be moving to next question. Take an example. This is the past examination question which I am showing you here as an example. Example number is there. What? Okay, I am giving you here example number. This is what example number 1. This is an examination question. Please see carefully. A Limited, I am giving this example number 1. A Limited finds, please note down that its stock as on 31st March 2013 had included twice an item of costing rupees 20,000. Suggest how will you treat this error in account? Better please answer. Everyone, सर हिंदी में एक्सप्लेन कीजिए. ओके, मिस्टर राम, ए लिमिटेड है जिसने क्या किया, 31 मार्च 2013 को एक इन्वेंट्री अपना वैल्यूएशन किया. ईयर खत्म हुआ होगा 12-13 फाइनेंशियल ईयर का. तो बेटा तुषार, मैं बता रहा हूं, उसी को प्रेजेंटेशन वाइज बताऊंगा, डोंट वरी. तो कह रहे कि भाई अगर उसमें एक आइटम 2 बार उन्होंने जोड़ लिया इन्वेंट्री की कैलकुलेशन में, तो मैं इसका ग्राफ बना दूं क्या? ग्राफ बना देता हूं क्वेश्चन का, और ज्यादा क्लियर होगा. Those which are asking for retrospective means beta from back date with effect from that date. Okay, beta, in that question date was given from that date. So this is the graph of the question. Financial year was starting 1/4/2012 and it was ending on 31st March 2013. Okay, and here in the financial statement, trading and profit loss and balance sheet, the inventory is there. Inventory was calculated, and in this an item was counted twice. 2 बार. Twice means 2 times. Included one item of rupees 20,000, and you find out this mistake found out in this year. Okay, beta. That is financial year 13-14. In the financial year 13-14, you found out. Swati, that's another thing, beta, that total 1.5, 18 months. But the point is that we are to show the prior period things, how that has been calculated. Anyways, separate disclosure as there is example of prior period item. Yes, yes, yes. Very good, very good. Very good, beta. Absolutely perfect answer. Now, the thing is that how to present your answer in exam. Answer. Beta, this AS is really very, very easy. Only you have to take care of one chart, single chart. And that chart, whenever you are having any confusion, any problem, then first revise that chart and then go to the question. First of all, you must mention this one. Such problem belongs to AS5 and write down name here, AS5, and then mention here as per AS5, then write down the relevant provision of that AS. Prior period items are the items which arised because of error or omission in the earlier period, whatever the definition we have written here. Then give the solution in this way. In the given case, but I am saving your time. In the given case, since mistake found in current year, financial year 13-14, and mistake belongs to error belongs to financial year earlier period, financial year 12-13. Hence, as per AS5, effect of such item, how much amount is there? 20,000. Effect of such item to be shown separately as correction in the figure of opening stock inventory. Conclusion. Hence, such to be shown separately. Very good. आंसर को स्टार्ट कैसे करते हैं? आफ्टर रीडिंग द क्वेश्चन. यस बेटा, इन दिस वे हमें आंसर देना होता है. एग्जाम में सबसे अच्छी लाइन है, पहले आप लिख दो सच प्रॉब्लम बिलोंग्स टू दैट एएस, और फिर उसमें लिख जाओ एएस का वाला प्रोविजन जो उस क्वेश्चन में लग रहा है. ओके तुषार, फिर बता दो इस केस में भाई क्या हो रहा है, फिर कंक्लूजन. Okay, take another example. I am writing here example number 2. Beta, that also belongs to exam, and definitely this will be gonna the rocking example. This is really good example. And this is my favorite example. This came into exam many times. And even this example will give some confusion in your mind while applying the AS. Please see this example and give heading cash theft. Give example of this heading. 2007, May 2007, May 2010, May 2012, and many more attempts. Such questions was asked in exam. Yes, beta. Yes. Now this one. Yes, beta Priyanka. Because beta correction is being shown that how that profit is being affected. Okay, beta Venkateshwaran. Because last year closing stock is current year opening stock. That's the reason. Anyways, so I am gonna show you this question in the form of graph so that we may save our time and we may practice more questions. This one. So year is, I am writing here 31st March 2013. This is what balance sheet date. Okay. Cash was theft here. Cash theft at this date before the end of financial year. This is what management approval date. Management approval date. Now listen to me very carefully because we are having both the understanding AS4 and AS5, how to apply that comprehensive understanding in the practical life also and in the examination question also. So question is saying at this date detected, such fraud was detected. Now we have to understand clearly what the question is giving the requirement. Question is asking in terms of AS4 or question is asking in terms of AS5. So with the earlier class knowledge AS4 and with the current class knowledge AS5, we have to see the requirement, what the question required. See, question required explain the treatment according to relevant standard. Please see carefully and understand carefully. The accounting standard expertise is only when you are practicing with depth knowledge of AS. Beta, either the requirement may be in this way in exam. So first we are answering as per this requirement. The same question may be with another requirement in another attempt. What they can ask you, I will give you later. First, we must understand if this is the requirement. Explain the treatment according to the relevant standard. You found out these things in the next financial year. Beta, can you please tell me how will you deal in the exam if you are in exam and you are finding the things in this way? Sir, as per AS4, it should be adjusted, and as per AS5, it should be disclosed separately as it is an extraordinary activity. Now, my question is for this. Sometimes while we are having both the accounting standard with expertise knowledge, but we are not applying the things properly, that may cause our number reduction. Beta, please see, either AS4 will deal this, listen to me carefully, either AS4 will deal this or AS5 will deal this. Means, sir, beta, if we find out this thing for the for as an event occurred after balance sheet date, it means if we are applying AS4, क्योंकि question has not asked us for in regards to particular AS, question has given us according to relevant standard, then we shall apply in this case AS4, because we have time to detect that error, we have time to update that error. In this case, answer. In this case, answer as per accounting standard 4. Why? Because we have time to deal with this rectification. How you will deal this? Adjusting event, you will tell that this is the adjusting event. Why? Because conditions were existing on the balance sheet date. Yes, adjusting event, and you will adjust in the balance sheet. So balance sheet 31st March, balance sheet of 31st March 2023 will be updated. You already know how that has to be updated in the, as you have learned in the earlier class, will be updated. First, tell me, is there any doubt in this point? Requirement number 1, tell me everyone. I am waiting for all of you. Please tell me, is there any doubt? Either say clear or give me your doubt, because I'm gonna change some requirement. In this case, question has given us the chance that deal according to your understanding. Please tell me, everyone. I am waiting, everyone. If same example and question change the requirement, question gives the particular AS requirement, same example is there, and I am changing the second requirement according to second requirement, the same example I am dealing with this. And now question is saying, how will you deal according to accounting standard 4? Question clearly gives you accounting standard 4 word. Then also you will answer in the same way. एक क्वेश्चन में दो अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड कैसे अप्लाई किया होगा? यस, वेरी गुड बेटा तुषार, यही मैं समझाना चाहता हूं कि एक ही अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड के अकॉर्डिंग आंसर देना है, क्योंकि देखो आप में से एक बच्चे ने भी आंसर दिया था और उसने दोनों तरह से आंसर दिया था तुषार, इसीलिए मैं पूरी क्लैरिटी चाहता हूं. इफ क्वेश्चन गिव्स यू रिक्वायरमेंट इन दिस वे, clearly gives deal according to AS4, definitely you will also give the same answer. This is the second requirement. Here what the difference is, requirement number 1 and 2, question has given us choice, apply accordingly. He want to ask us that are we applying the mind to apply the accounting standard? Even though he is saying that relevant accounting standard, then we have to choose the accounting standard according to the practical requirement, that it is the event occurring after the balance sheet and we have to apply AS4. Here in this second requirement, he clearly gave us the accounting standard name. Why not answer as per AS5? Wait beta, in next example, in next requirement you will get the answer. See, suppose requirement 3 is there. Suppose the same question when it came in exam and with the another requirement. See what I am trying to say here, everyone. Please see. This is what third requirement. I am changing here the requirement, everyone. I am giving a borderline between all the required requirements so that you may segregate the things as per requirement 1, as per requirement 2, now as per requirement 3. I am changing the requirement of question now. In the exam, if question is giving us this detail, that what happened here, beta, detection this detection is not here. See, this detection is not here. This was detected at this point of time. This was detected after management approval date. And question is asking us, explain the treatment according to relevant accounting standard. Relevant accounting standard. Can you please tell me which AS will deal this? Because up to the requirement 1 and 2, such error was being dealt in the financial statement of financial year ending 31st March 2013, up to the requirement 1st and 2nd. Now, here we need to apply the AS5. Very good, beta. Absolutely perfect. Because we couldn't cover this error in the earlier financial year. Okay. Here we need to apply AS5 definitely, because such is not the event occurred after the balance sheet date which can be adjusted as per AS4. So AS4 has gone, and now the things will be covered in AS5. This is what? This is the error. So beta, here answer will be as per accounting standard 5. What you will say here? You will say here that this is what prior period item, because error ho gaya hai ji, because of errors or omission in financial year 12-13. Now to be shown in financial year 13-14 as prior period items. I hope I could deliver you things properly, because AS4 can be applied here as it doesn't fulfill the requirement of cannot applied. Okay, a person cannot be. Yes, beta. Absolutely perfect thing. Absolutely perfect. Okay, I am discussing with you another example of exam question, and after that we shall practice the study material. Don't worry, study material is very easy, but I want to discuss with you first the requirement of exam, how the examination question you are facing. Okay, beta, please tell me up to this everything is okay. If it is detected after the approval date, Suman, do you know? Now answer. Suman, I am waiting for an answer. Extraordinary items as per AS5. Okay. Prior period item, beta. Prior period, beta. Extraordinary will be when such doesn't belong to business activity. Okay, beta. Okay, Suman. So now I am changing another example. Beta, example number is what? Example number 3. And don't worry, you will find the PDF of this class. Don't worry. Example number 3. Beta, I have very limited time for the lectures. So I have to manage all the things in this way so that you may be practicing and getting the concept of each and everything. Beta, give heading here. Store thefts. Store theft. One time in exam, this was asked. Okay. I want to ask you one more thing in this example. Example number 2. What happened if question doesn't give you what will happen if question doesn't give you the management approval date? Question is saying that detected only. How will you deal in exam if this is the situation? This is the graph. Only question is giving you that such has been detected in later year, but question is not telling you whether such was detected before the management approval date or after the approval date. Beta, Now the ball is in your court, now in your hand. You can now, concept is clear, crystal clear, sir. Okay beta, thank you. Cash theft is business activity, yes beta. सर न्यू स्कीम में कन्वर्जन कब होगा ये नहीं पता बेटा, इसकी तो बात हम अलग करेंगे. हाउ इट कैन बी एरर ओमिशन बेटे, एरर ओमिशन बेटे, एरर इसलिए क्योंकि हम पता लगा सकते थे मीनाक्षी. ओके, omission, error omission is because we were able to find out that that's the reason it is called condition were existing at the AS4. Same is the case with this AS beta. Okay, if very good answer, absolutely perfect answer by Alam Sheikh. Really, you won my heart beta, absolutely perfect. Very good beta Himanshu, very good, absolutely perfect Ankur. Everybody is answering here, absolutely perfect. Yes, that's the thing I want from all of you. This is called the expertise level. Only degrees, degree will be handed over to you later, but you are at the same page at which I am and all chartered are here for the knowledge of this accounting standard, because you are applying the same thing. Sir, we shall mention both AS because question has not given us the management approval date. Hence now the ball is in our pot. Now what we shall mention, we shall answer by both the assumption. If before the management approval, then AS4 accordingly answer. If after the management approval date, then we then answer is as per AS5 prior period. Absolutely perfect. Maza aa gaya bhai. I am really happy in this batch that you are really answering perfect. Anyways, now moving to next example beta. Yes beta Manohar, very good, very good. All the students who are answering in this way, very good beta Kadambri. Now another example is there for exam question, and after that we shall move to study material. Study material is really very easy. Don't worry. Yes, two example I will discuss for the exam question. This is what November 2009 and many times in exam. So I am giving directly the graph. See, this is what balance sheet date 31st March 2013, and here store was theft. Instead of cash, store was theft. You know stock theft? Yes sir. And management approval date is here. Management approval date is here, and such was detected. Thank you sir. Detected here. One time in exam, this was the question. This is what I am writing here, requirement number 1. This was the question. And second time, the same question was in exam. Store was theft again. In next attempt, store was also theft in next attempt, and with the another question. And in that case, what happened? The detection was later on. Okay. It was detected later on. Now you know what the kind of questions are being asked in exam. Management approval date is here, and this was detected later on. Same store theft. Now, I don't think so. I need to spend your more time on this question because I think everyone can tell me. So in the first case, how you will answer as per we say which AS? Please tell me the relevant AS. Tell me everyone, in the first requirement, how will you answer as per AS? Very good Priyanka. As per AS 4. AS4 will apply. Very good. In that attempt, answer was different. The same question was repeated in next attempt, and I was seeing the answer was different. This was the only the reason student could not able to analyze, and they were saying the same answer, same question is there, and answer was given wrong in next attempt. No, Actually, the thing is was that the detection was later on. In this case, you will answer as per AS5, prior period items. Come on, let's discuss this type of lecture. I was finding thinking out of books. Yeah, absolutely. You are winning my heart, Himanshu. This type of lecture I was finding thinking out of books. Yes, but I want to come to bring you out of books. Books are limited and you are having the view practical and then you are applying to the questions. Anyways, now next example is also there. That also belongs to examination question. Example number, and what the example is there, example number 4. Example number 4. May 2011 question is that which I am writing here, and many next attempt also such was asked. See, I am directly putting you the graph so that you may be able to find out the directly connectivity with the question. But this is the year ending 31st March 2012. And everyone, please understand carefully what I am trying to say. 2 points are pending here in this lecture: change in policy and change in estimate. Okay. Whatever the things we can practice and discuss in this lecture, don't worry. Our remaining part of this lecture will be dealt in the next class in the starting. Don't worry. I will not skip anything. So, but I want to practice with you all in the depth. Since having limitation of lectures, so I am trying to do best for you. Beta. Next year is 31st March 2013. See, what question did? This is the balance sheet date. Yes, sir. And what question has given us here? This is the date on which question is saying that as per this question, reserve for doubtful debts was prepared at the rate of 5% on debtors. Beta, earlier class point, if you are having continuing with your mind, then you can also discuss here. Don't worry. And this is the management approval date. See, by this, I will deal with you all. Another point, change in estimates. See, here, accountant want to increase the provision as per the wording of question, that accountant want to increase the provision up to 10% of debtors. So what question ask you? Requirement. What is the requirement of this question? Beta, if you are solving all these example, most of the study material illustration will also get solved. Please. Question ask you this thing. Can this revision of reserve for bad debts, so reserve for doubtful debts, consider as extraordinary? Question was not asking for AS4. Most of you are trying to answer the question as per AS4. Yes, but it is a similar example. Don't worry. But think beyond the our last class. What question was asking? Question was asking with different AS. The same example. Can this revision of reserve for doubtful debts considered as extraordinary or prior period items? Question was asking you this requirement. I want from all of you, think and answer to yourself first. Number one question is, such accounting standard belongs to AS4 or AS5? Such question belongs to AS4 or AS5? Please answer this first to me and also to yourself. How will you answer in exam? Such question belongs to AS4 or AS5. Most of the students I found that they are not even able to relate the question to the relevant accounting standard. Sir, AS5 is applicable there because no ask for change in previous year balance sheet. Ram, absolutely perfect answer. Absolutely perfect answer. Oh my God. Many of you are answering the same thing. Very good. Not extraordinary because related to business. Very good, Madhav. Very good, beta. Ankur, Minakshi. Very good, Priyanka. AS5, not extraordinary item because it's normal course of business. Absolutely. Now I'm feeling comfortable that I could able to deliver you all the things, whatever the AS required and question required. Swaroop and Tushar, please see this. Madhav, change answer. Beta, AS4 or 5. See, first you understand the question's requirement, what the question is asking you in exam, for which question will give you marks. That's the thing students usually miss. See, question asks you in regards to AS5. So first of all, we have to decide whether such question requirement belongs to AS4 or AS5. First, we have to decide. See, question was asking you that should I classify this increase of revision of estimates? These are what estimates. Estimate. These are the accounting estimates. We are changing the estimates. These are change in estimates. But that doesn't belong to the current period because such belongs to earlier period, and that is not due to error. This was just change in estimate in the earlier year, but those are being dealt in the last year because the events occurred of the balance sheet date. See, now we have to answer according to the requirement. First of all, you have to answer in this way. Can we say revision of our reserve for doubtful debts as extraordinary of PPI? Beta, PPI you will be dealing in the current financial year. Answer will be no. Such cannot be treated as extraordinary or PPI. Why? Because AS5 always talks about the current year. See, what the name of AS is? What the name of AS is? See, what the name of AS is? Net profit and loss for the period. It means it will talk always about current period, not about the earlier period. This will current year, current period separately presentable or not. Second thing, in the current period, you are finding the error of earlier period, prior period. In the current year, what you are treating in the financial statement for the old errors, that those are called prior period item, but the treatment is being done in the current accounting period. This is AS5. AS5 says how you will present the current year financial statement with the separately presentable things or not. If prior period you are finding the current period for the prior period, then definitely you will be separately presenting. If current year normal activities and exceptional nature, then you will be separately presenting. If in the current year you are finding the extraordinary, then you will be separately presenting. Such AS deal with only and only current year financial statement presentation. And in our question was asking how you will present as per AS5. It means question want to ask you how will you deal in the current financial year as per AS5. So you will say clearly that this is not the prior period item, since you are asking for the extraordinary and prior period. Extraordinary means that doesn't belong to business activity, and prior period belongs to arise in current year due to error in the earlier. There is no any error in the earlier year. There is no any extraordinary things in the current year. Hence, such AS doesn't apply. See how you will say, since question is asking for you the treatment in respect of AS5. Question is asking you. How do you see this question from AS5 point of view? Hence, you have to be more focused only based on the AS5. Because question is asking for AS5 vision. So no, such cannot be treated as extraordinary PPI. As per AS5, you are telling extraordinary items are those items. Extraordinary items are those are items which doesn't belong to that and that. B, as per AS5, you are telling these things. Prior period items are those items which are this. And now after that, you are giving the answer in the given case. You are giving here the things, main things. In the given case, change in or you can say increase in provision, increase in reserve for doubtful debts is neither extraordinary, because these are ordinary activity, nor arised in current year due to error. These are not arising in current year due to errors or omission of earlier year. Hence these are neither prior period items nor extraordinary items. Okay, beta. Please tell me, everyone, although most of you has answered perfectly, but still I want to ask you to all of you, are you satisfied with this answer? Are you okay? Are you clear? Everyone, I am waiting for you. Is there any doubt? Then please tell me. I am waiting, beta. I am waiting for you, everyone. Due to such method, we are gaining confidence in writing facts clearly in exam. Thank you, sir. Thank you, beta Priyanka. According to AS5 apply, but it doesn't say anything. We are if doesn't say. Yes, very good, Madhav. Very good, mother. Absolutely perfect. Your word clearly explain that you are getting the things inside from the bottom of heart. You are also feeling the ears. Madhav is saying, sir, if question doesn't give us the requirement in this way, then will we applying the AS4? Yes, beta. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect, Madhav. Understood, sir. Very clearly. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are getting. Sir, if question doesn't specify, yes, beta, Aparna, absolutely perfect. मजा आ गया भाई, दिल से मजा आ गया. Sir, any disclosure in this? I think no. Yes, beta, very good, Himanshu. There is no requirement as per AS5 to disclose. Okay, now it's the time to move to the easiest question. And where we shall find the easiest question? Of course, in our study material. Come on. Now move to study material. Beta, listen to me very carefully. I have covered in this AS. See, net profit loss for the period. Want to discuss with you all as per AS 5 things. Number 1, ordinary. Number 2, extraordinary. Number 3, prior period, which you have already covered with me now this time. Now 4th and 5 is pending. I will discuss with you all. Try to best in the current class. Otherwise, this is mostly 5 to 10 minutes topics. Don't worry. Okay. So I want to practice with you all question of study material, so that you may having the confidence. Now beta see, come to illustration number. Okay, first let's discuss this example as at page number 7.18, 7.18. Come on everyone. Question is saying from past financial year, from past 5 years. पक्का कर दूंगा RM, don't worry. Excellent class, Durga Datta. Thank you beta. Please give your feedback whatever you are feeling with the respected ICAI, and you can also give your feedback by searching at Google CA Jarati and give your Google review. Those will always be with me. Anyways, from past 5 financial year, an old outstanding balance of rupees 50,000 was still appearing in the sundry creditors. Beta, one creditor is there. See, one creditor is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now in the current year, this is the current year. This is what current year. But if last 5 years, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We were having in the balance sheet. We were having in the balance sheet. This is the balance sheet. Suppose we are having sundry creditors. How much amount is there? 50,000 rupees. Continue in the balance sheet. See, 5 balance sheet are there. 5 balance sheet are there. 5 balance sheet are there. And you are not even paying to that 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000 from past 5 years continuous such was appearing in the balance sheet. Question is saying this one. And question is saying now in current year, in this year, you have decided that no need to pay and you are smiling. Wow, there is no requirement to pay. See, it was decided to write off in the current year and recognize it as an income. भाई क्रेडिटर मिल नहीं रहा होगा, 5 साल से बैलेंस खड़ा हुआ था, कह रहे भाई करंट ईयर में मैनेजमेंट ने डिसाइड किया, उड़ गया, क्रेडिटर नहीं ले रहा भाई पैसे, छोड़ दे भाई उसने पैसे, भाई हमारी कमाई होगी भाई। तो कहते हैं कंपनी ने ट्रीट कर ली इनकम 50,000 और ये बोल रहा है कंपनी क्या बोल रही है, व्हाट द कंपनी इज सेइंग, वी आर ट्रीटिंग दिस इन अकाउंट्स एज प्रायर पीरियड आइटम्स and company has shown this thing as prior period item. Now my question is from all of you, has the company did correct treatment? Is this the case of prior period item as per AS5 or not? Everyone tell me. I am waiting for all of you. Please answer me. Is this the treatment? Is it the correct treatment that company showing this thing as prior period item? Come on, I am waiting for an answer. Network problem. Okay, sir. It would not be prior period item because there was no error, omission. Absolutely answer. Absolutely perfect answer. Exactly perfect line by Banerjee. It would not be prior period item because there was no any error or omission. However, it will be treated as extraordinary. No, beta extraordinary. No, don't say extraordinary. Don't say extraordinary. ऐसी बातें अक्सर होती रहती हैं. Usually creditors are settled at less amount. Okay, so beta don't say it as extraordinary because creditor belongs to business activity. Okay, such belongs to business activity. Yes, these are the rotational parts. So these are not extraordinary. Okay, that's another thing that as per this, these are not the AS5 prior period item. See, no, company is not correct because as per AS5, due to error or omission, that must be writing of this thing which appearing that and that doesn't mean that there has been any error in the preparation. Okay, it is just practice adopted by the company to write off in the current year books. Therefore, don't treat, not to be treated as prior period item. Hence, adjustment is that and that is not in line with not to be treated as ES5, not separate showing. Okay, beta. Very good, very good, very good, very good answer by everyone. Very good. मजा आ गया. मजा आ गया भाई, मजा आ गया भाई। आज रात बढ़िया नींद आएगी। टुडे आई विल बी स्लीप वेरी कंफर्टेबली बिकॉज आई कुड फाइंड all the answers according to the requirement of accounting standard. I will be sleeping very very happily. Anyways, now next illustration number 1. Come to illustration number 1, everyone. Sorry. Illustration number 1. Sorry. Illustration number 1. Fuel surcharge. Okay. Can I show this illustration in the graphical format? Yes, sir. Please show. Illustration number 1. ICAI illustration number 1. In practical, can we change the balance sheet after management approval as per AS5 in case of PPI? No, beta. No. In that case, you cannot say AS5. Okay, beta. Before management approval, everything can be changed, but that will be dealt as per AS4, not AS5. Now see, what the question is saying, illustration number 1, I am showing you the things on the graph so that you may be able to understand the things easily. Many years are there. See, what happened? This is the year, that is what? Financial year 7-8. Financial year 7-8. This is what? Balance sheet date. Yes, sir. And next year is also there. This is what? Financial year 0809. There is also a balance sheet date for that year. Yes, sir. Now see. Priyanka, what is your question? According to ordinary items, creditors and debtors are settled in the same year ending. No, beta. No. Note. Otherwise, how can you say that debtor and creditors? Because at the balance sheet date, those are called debtors balance sheet. Balance is the sheet. How you will say balance sheet? Because that belongs to balance. There is some debtors or creditors balance. It means you are not settling all the debtors and creditors in the same year. Okay, beta. But in the question comes from 5 years, and that's another thing that you are asking, sir. How the creditors was continuing in the from 5 years? Because beta, that was not traceable. That was not traceable due to any reason. Okay, beta, or maybe some dispute is there with that creditors. That's the reason. In the nowadays financial statements are presenting the debtor and creditors into two parts: disputed and undisputed. Disputed and undisputed. Okay, beta. Priyanka, please tell me whether you got your answer. Please tell me, beta. So we are showing in ordinary way disputed and undisputed. Anyways, beta, what question is saying? State electricity board is there. State electricity board is there for the last many years. 01, 02, 02, 03, 03, 04, 04, 05, 05, 06, 06, 07. For all these years, State Electricity Board has given you the final bill in this year. In this year, you find out the final bill of rupees 5.30 lakhs. Now tell me, in which year you found out 7-8? Yes, beta. Coming to that, Parth Rana ji, you are answering perfect. Anyways, final bill of rupees, this one found out from a state electricity board in financial year 7-8. Now, beta, question is saying, but the accounting was, but such was not recorded in this year. In this year. And what happened? Recorded in this year. Recorded in this year. Now question is asking you, comment on the accounting treatment done in the said case. See, bill of rupee this one received and paid in February. That was also paid in February. That was final bill was also paid, but could not be recorded in that year. However, the same has been accounted in the year 8-9, that is the 8-9 financial year. How would you deal with this treatment done? Tell me, everyone. I am waiting for all of you. Sir, in this case, company omitted to record the expenses. Yes. So it is the prior period item. Very good. Paper was not shown, beta. Paper was not shown. Yes, Suman, absolutely perfect. Everyone is answering perfect, beta. See, yes. This is what? This is the case of prior period item for current year. See, it should be treated as prior period item for the year ended this and this. So I don't want to waste your time because we are just about to close the class for today. So I want to discuss with you all one more question at least. So now coming to illustration number 2. Come on, everyone. Illustration number 2 are in 2 parts, 1 and 2. So first we are discussing here first part. During the year 2001 and 2, a medium-sized company wrote down its inventory to net realizable by ₹5 lakh. बेटे 5 लाख रुपए से डाउन किया by 5 lakh rupees. Such company has down its inventory. Is there requirement of separate disclosure and as per which accounting standard? This is the question of exam. Suppose you are in exam and you are being asked this question. Very good. Beta, don't say omission. This is not the omission. This is not the case. Companies have written down by ₹5 lakh. Okay. So, okay, let's prepare a chart. This is a single year question. Question is saying this is what financial year 0102 and this is what balance sheet, and here inventory was valued by ₹5 lakh down by 5 lakh. Maybe this was 7 lakh but shown as 2 lakh. Maybe this was 1 crore 5 lakh but shown as 1 crore. By whatever reason, 5 lakh was the amount that was down. Yes, beta, absolutely important, beta. That's the reason I am practicing with these question here. Okay, so 5 lakh was down. Now please tell me, everyone, answer me. How will you deal as per AS5? Is there any requirement for separate disclosure? Answer is yes. Because although this is what ordinary activity. This is what? Beta, I am answering you in shortcut. Okay, beta? Ordinary activity plus exceptional item. Why? Exception items hence required separate disclosure. Beta, don't give answer in exam in this way. These are the short tricks to understand the question answer. Okay, separate disclosure. Why? Because of exception nature, because of size, amount and incidence. Okay, next, I hope everyone is fine here. Radhe Radhe Ramji. Sir, this is the exception item. Yes, very good. Very, very good. Separate showing. No, not a requirement because it says same year. But it's same year, but AS5 says AS5 deals with the current year net profit separate disclosure requirement. Profit and loss for the period. Prior period item, change in estimate and accounting policy. Okay. See, AS5 belongs to current year. AS5 always talks about current year statement and profit and loss. Okay, beta. So we are talking about the current year statement profit and loss. And in this AS5 says that these are the ordinary but exception items. Hence, these must be shown separately because of exceptional nature. Everyone. Sir, inventory value might be down in the market because of such condition like recession. Yes, very good, beta. Beta, can you please tell me, although question is not asking, how will you deal if in the next year, 0102, 0102, 0102, 0102. If such happens, what happens, sir? If there is, what there is? There is reversal of this provision because in the balance sheet now, inventory is being up. Better to that extent reversed. To that extent we have down. That can be reversed. Yes. Suppose 4 lakh has been reversed. Up. Valued up. Because original cost will never change. How that was done in this year? Suppose cost was there. 7 lakh and NRV was there 2 lakh. So you valued here at rupees 2 lakh. In this way, you written down in the first year 5 lakh. And what will happen? If, because beta cost will never change. If such inventory was not sold and cost was still 7 lakh, yes, you are again revaluing. Now, net realizable value is there that has been up. Oh, machhar nahi maan rahe. 3 lakh. Sorry. 6 lakh. Suppose this is what now? 6 lakh. In this case, there will be reversal of provision. Yes. In this case, what will you do? Again, same AS will deal in this way. You will also find the same thing that there is separately disclosure requirement for this exception activity. These are also covered as per our AS exceptional items. See. Exceptional items are there. These are. Beta C, someone was asking, please tell us the example of reversal of provision also. I hope you could be now able to understand this thing. Sir, again, exception item and to be shown separately in the next thing. Yes, beta. Happy Diwali, Shatano. Divya. Happy Diwali. Okay. Thank you, sir. I got answer through example. Okay, beta. So for today, I want to close this session because I want to, all the session must be fully energetic and fully focused. I want to give you an homework. I know you will not do. How you will do? Sir, tomorrow is Diwali and we shall be celebrating the Diwali. Beta, not extraordinary, Babu. Extraordinary is that which doesn't belong to business related or business. Okay, beta. So all the questions of ICAI study material and past exam, latest exam question. Please do practice of latest exam question. Latest exam questions. I am telling you, you will be finding from ICAI website, and in which year you will be finding the question. I am giving you here name of the attempt. Kindly download the suggested answer. I have already downloaded that. November 22, yes, November 22, 2022, you will be finding question number 1, AS5, 5 marks, and May 22, also question number 1, A part was AS5. Please, due to limitation of time, today I am not dealing with them. So please do the practice at least these 2 questions. Please explain again. बेटा क्या पूछ रहे हो वर्धमानी? Please tell me. Thank you, sir. Concept. CA students are those who study on the festival day. I am interested to take your session tomorrow also. That will be really blasting. Anyways, so for today, we are closing this session. Beta, again, I will be waiting for your feedback. And please give whatever the feedback you are having regarding the class. Please post your feedback to respected ICAI portal. And also at Google, you can search CA Gujarati and give me Google review. That will always be memorable for me. For each and every batch, I was having these things, kind of things. Reversal means, beta, provision, whatever we have provided in the books, that is being reversed. Okay, like reserve for bad debts being reversed, net profit, stock provision we are reversing, etc., etc. Okay, Shivajini. Okay, everyone. Happy Diwali to all of you. And I shall be again waiting for your feedback. So bye-bye. Take care. I think all of you will give your feedback. That will be gift for me from your side. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bacho. Sir.